What's going on, y'all? BBQ Dropout here yet again. So if you want the written version, head on over to bbqdropout.com. We're covering this topic along with a whole host of other BBQ related topics just for you. So if you're wondering like how long you should be maybe like holding your brisket or like letting your brisket sit inside of your refrigerator, just know that like smoking like meat or like any, particularly like a brisket, was actually a form of preservation, back in the days. I'm here in Central Texas, so I've like a lot of German in my family. That's where like barbecue blew up back in the day. And a lot of them, you'll commonly hear some of them say like smokehouses, and like that's how they basically were able to kind of preserve their meat. So when you take that into account, barbecue or brisket isn't really some like new fad that's going around. Everyone like loves barbecue and brisket. It actually has some like deep cultural roots and like a lot of history and practicality to it. So, in my experience, after you smoke any kind of meat, particularly like a really huge cut of meat like brisket, you could probably, you may think I'm joking or kind of nasty, but you can let your brisket literally sit inside of a refrigerator for like over like a week or two, and it's going to taste just fine. Now, a lot of you may not be used to that because a lot of the food that we eat these days is like kind of like perishable and like either processed or like just, it's not really that high quality, and it's not really prepared in such a way that kind of preserves the overall integrity of the meat like smoking does. So it may be kind of a shock to you for me to say that, but on average, I would say, and this is just me saying this, you can try it out for yourself and let me know what you think, but you should probably be able to let a brisket sit inside of a refrigerator, especially if it's cooled, after it's smoked for about 7 to 14 days. Don't believe me? Go ahead and put your brisket in there, pull it out, reheat it, and eat it, and let me know what you think. But 7 to 14 days is, I think, a pretty good and frankly very generous timeline to let your brisket sit inside of a refrigerator. Anyways, I'll catch you on the next one.